The clear strong number 2 and rapidly rising is Ethereum, is number 2 to Bitcoin. And many are predicting that Ethereum will surpass Bitcoin in the future and become, the real dominant cryptocurrency in the future. It's still got a ways to go for that, but certainly in terms of like price, when you look at the price for Bitcoin versus, let's say, Ethereum, but the Ethereum definitely is on the rise. And why is that? Why Ethereum? Of all these thousands of coins, well, Ethereum was also one of the earlier type of coins too, and a really early mover in terms of adding differentiation, making it different than Bitcoin, and adding some value too. So it kind of stood out that way in terms of what Ethereum does. So Ethereum is very similar to, but it's also very subtly different when you compare it to Bitcoin. That's the real key here. So Bitcoin is is on the blockchain, on their blockchain, focusing on tracking ownership of the digital currency is Bitcoin. That's the whole idea, is you have a blockchain and you trade Bitcoin in its actual core Bitcoin part. Now Ethereum is all like that too, but its blockchain also is focused on running the programming code or a network, where other people can kind of become and add more applications and add things onto this network. So it allows the development of thousands of different applications on a single platform, the Ethereum blockchain platform or network in effect, and you can then build on top of that. So not only can you trade Ethereum, but you can also use Ethereum as far as the blockchain, and you can use Ethereum coins on their blockchain to conduct transactions for from somebody else, for example. And a big part of what Ethereum does too is this concept of smart contracts. Bitcoin doesn't do this. Ethereum would, and there's others who are now developing smart contracts, but Ethereum was really the real clear early leader and first into this. And a smart contract is basically a computer protocol that's intended to digitally facilitate, verify, or enforce the negotiation or performance of a contract, right? You have a contract, you have two parties, they agree to something. Well, how do you kind of track that? How do you enforce it? You can do it in a decentralized manner on the Ethereum blockchain. And by doing that, it eliminates the need and cost of middlemen around that, lawyers, all sorts of people got to go sign paperwork, that kind of stuff. And it's much, much more efficient and actually very secure as well. So let's look at an example of a real example, actually, of a small contract. I don't know if they still do this, if they offer this, but this is how this is real, how this was used. And this is from AXA Insurance. They're a French-based insurance company, and they offered like travel insurance amongst many other things, and they offered like on-time arrival insurance. So you can buy insurance for anything. You can buy insurance to guarantee that your flight's going to arrive on time, and if it doesn't, you're going to get paid. So let's say John, as our example here, is going to fly from New York City to Los Angeles, and he buys on-time travel insurance from AXA, right? So he would send $5, let's say in this example, you can use whatever your currency is, but let's say $5 worth of cryptocurrency to the AXA Insurance smart contract, and he provides his flight number as part of that. And then automatically, AXA would send $95 to the smart contract. So right now you have a contract between AXA and John, and there's a total of $100 in the contract. All right, now let's see how the contract pays out. So if John's flight is on time, the cryptocurrency contract in effect is invoked, and AXA is sent $100 from the smart contract. And in fact, they made not $5, right? Because they put $95 in. Because John's flight was on time. They were guaranteeing his flight was on time. It arrived on time. And so they get their money back, plus they get John's premium of $5. Now, if the plane is late, then $100 is sent to John from the smart contract. His insurance is paying off. Just like if your house burned down, you would get your insurance to pay off, to help replace your house if such an unfortunate thing happened. So John, unfortunately, his plane was late. So $100 is sent to John from the smart contract. And everything is automatic. That's the thing. Everything is automatic. And that's why it's so great with a smart contract, because you think about all the time and money it saves. John doesn't have to worry about collecting or calling people or fighting for his money from AXA. It all just automatically happens. It just is automatically sent to him, and all parties are satisfied. So as you can see, Ethereum, and why it's become such a number 2, is such a strong coin in itself, but also has a strong blockchain technology around it in the development of smart contracts and other things too, and allows these applications and other coins actually to build on top of the Ethereum network. That's where a lot of new coins or initial coins are actually running on the Ethereum network. So Ethereum is in effect the coin, and these ones that are running on top of the network are actually technically called tokens that are running on that. But for us, for buying and trading, we can consider them all coins, but there is a difference between native-based coins like an Ethereum or Bitcoin, and then tokens that might run on a network like that run on the Ethereum network. So those are your clear number one, Bitcoin, clear number two, Ethereum. And the advantage for us traders is that it's easy to buy and sell these because they're on many, many different exchanges, many platforms, and they're very liquid, so we can make these buy and sell transactions happen very, very quickly.